stream. But Jason really matches how I play, so I'm very excited to show him off.
Right. So you can just drop combos with him, and then it just magically puts another combo up. Is that?
No, not quite. You still get beat. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on let's show some Jason here, right?
Certainly.
So we got Slasher Jason.
Yep.
Right. This is his first variation.
Very first variation.
So, to start off, what's kind of common between all the variations? I know that Jason really doesn't have too much, but what would be a few things that you could point out?
Well, he has a shoulder charge, and so in this trade, it's kind of like a big old wrestling style shoulder charge.
Brute force,
Very
right?
brute. And then in the other variations, it's kind of like a clothesline, almost like a wrestling style clothesline.
And one thing it's also with Jason is a lot of his fight style is pretty much traditional across all variations, except for this one.
Yes, in this variation, his moveset is very focused on the machete. You're going to get the extension of the machete, the damage with the machete, lots of blood, and then machete only variation specials take over.
I love I'm gonna play with. There's two variations I've been practicing with this. I'm Slasher, and the next one we'll show. But this one is great because first of all, your neutral jump is so good, like such a good one.
Yeah, it's got way more reach.
He also we have this in practice mode, so you guys can kind of actually see how some of the moves hit and whatnot. He just like any fighting game, you want to always know highs and lows. Does he have that sort of stuff? And yes,
Yes.
he has those. He's got a great low overhead. He's also got a quick overhead.
Oh yes.
So.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure at least, while we're practicing, show you what kind of attacks these are. So if it's an overhead, a mid, just to give you guys a quick glance of how he fights.
Right. And like we said, like another kind of shared move, he does have, like in the variations, he has a choke move.
Yes.
Now in this one, it's still sort of a choke, but he also adds
a little Jason-esque
a little Jason stabby right there.
Right. And my favorite is the meter burn version of it, because you got just the animation here. Too much blood. And he didn't shake it off the other side.
That's the other one.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. It is. So then he also has, a sweet slash move,
which you could add to like the end of combo and things like that.
Very good combo right there.
and it also this is awesome.
There you go.
Get the blood off the old.
Too much blood on the machete for Jason.
Jason wants to clean it off. Yeah.
He likes to keep the stuff clean.
Yeah, I also like the little tiny touches too. Like his throw in this variation is different.
Yes, this is a different throw.
And I love
So
how
satisfying.
how it really does embody a lot of like the Jason movies, right?
Yeah.
Like it's almost like you lived watching them for years straight, right? Like I can finally use this move.
Yes.
Let's not go too far, right?
Yeah.
Now, my favorite thing that Jason has right now that I use a lot, and this is, I want to explain this well to the fans so they really understand how this works, and it's not like an OP thing, but it's like super cool risk-reward type of move. So, we have this. Now, go ahead. Now, go ahead. So, Derek is still doing minimal damage, but I can't be hit. Now, during that time, after it's over,
You're vulnerable to a free hit, so it's a very big risk reward. But if you do it at the right time in the fight, you're going to dominate them.
right, if you're super low on health and you do it, you might be a little bit in trouble. To really get your lead and push your lead, it's a really good thing to do. So you can do stuff like, you'll hit it, he'll come in, try to hit me. Whoa, I missed it.
Just armor eating it up.
And then my goal is always to try to knock him down at the end, so that my fall asleep has a little less time for the full combo.
Yeah, and try and knock him all the way across screen, something like that.
Yeah, so the shoulder charge would really help at that situation.
So yeah, your goal is pretty much it becomes a meta game with Jason of how you're able to keep that thing up.
And then what other? He's also got a projectile in this variation as well.
Yes, an awesome projectile.
Oh. And you'll notice I cannot duck it because it's hitting mid, which is great. But you can jump it.
Not all every time you can.
Not all the time.
Oh, there's also, if we go back to this real quick, this move here, go ahead and use your X-ray.
It will break the arm.
It will break the arm.
Yes.
So there are things that you can do, but the other thing is too, if Jason is to use his X-ray during that section, sorry. He doesn't fall asleep then.
Yeah. But also something that you did not mention.
Yeah.
You can't jump.
Nope, can't
Right.
jump.
So his navigation gets a little bit more limited while he's in this as well. So I mean, he's not completely like a tank.
Right, you deal with a teleporter, you can have some problems. You deal with a person like Derek and I were playing earlier, and he was just jumping back and forth on the pillars in the water stage.
Yeah, the cove.
The cove, and just jumping back and forth, and I couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Right,
so.
Yeah. Well, he becomes a juggernaut, so it's...
Yeah, definitely, like, I've really enjoyed playing him. His look is awesome.
Is there anything else special to this variation that we should probably go over?
No, you guys pretty much covered it on that one.
Nailed it. Oh, okay.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Really utilize those pop-ups with that machete, and you can cause some
And the
very
reach
good
too.
damage.
Like I think the reach on it is really amazing. Cause...
Wait, even the low,
All right, Tyler. So save a little bit for later. All right. All right. Cool. So go out. Yep. Nope. Just go to your practice options.
Oh, I
and
think
you
the
can
wrong
change-
one. I
See,
think
there
the
you go.
wrong one. Yeah.
You go ahead.
We're gonna go to which Relentless or
yes,
Unstoppable?
that's
There it is.
Here it is, Relentless.
God bless practice mode.
Yep.
Lickety split.
Bam. We will show you some introductions later as well.
Yep.
Because for the belt match today, we'll talk about it later. I will be playing Jason. We'll talk about your stuff later, but I will be playing Jason.
All right.
So here's Relentless.
And you'll notice that his mask has changed based on his variation, so it's a darker chrome color.
Yes.
As Jason likes to, dress up once in a while.
So this movie, this one, like when I read about this and we were doing it, and he's kind of command grab based and teleports. I was like, oh my.
That's me.
But yeah, I did think that. I haven't played Slasher more, but I'm gonna learn this one next.
Right.
So let's kind of talk about how this one works. Let's start with the big one.
Yeah, the big one is the teleport.
Lake mist.
Yeah, Lake Mist. So you can EX it to get the armor, and also come out a little bit faster as well.
And it's terrifying because he's always behind you, just like the movie.
That is truthfully what I really love about this design, is because there's a lot of things involved in this design. Like even doing this, it's like he's walking towards you. This is like the movie.
Right.
You can't kill him.
Right, just
And it's scary.
stay away. Please just stay away.
Until he falls asleep. So yeah, the Lake Mist is awesome. He also has a. We talked about the choke earlier.
Yeah, there's the choke.
And so that's the choke in this variation.
Neck snap. Neck snap.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. That's
Yep.
fine.
This one you can really start utilizing those command grab specials off of the teleport, and then also
The bear hug with the blood just like shooting out of his eyes. It's such like a horror film. It's awesome.
It's so great because what I've been doing with him is I'll do this and then I'll.
What? Wait, where'd you? What?
I'll meter burn my throw so they have a hit on it and they'll still get caught by it.
Oh, and then he just snaps.
I love that neck snap.
He's so gentle. Backbreaker.
Got another one.
Bam!
Get out of
This
here.
one's not enough.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, let's do the. Let's stay right there.
Okay.
Okay. Full screen.
All right.
So instead of the shoulder barge,
Yeah, the clothesline.
Bam!
or.
Oh, that's not it. There you go.
There.
A little Jason 8 there.
Released in 2005. Awesome.
So devastating.
And like we've talked about too with these, let's let Derek do some of his
dropping
J1
combos.
Sub-Zeros.
Yeah, dude.
What we've talked about before is like all of these characters are fully fleshed out characters. They have brutalities, they
Yep.
have fatalities,
Yes.
there'll be other things that come with them as well. So they are full characters.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, we forgot one thing.
Yeah.
What did we forget?
This variation also has the pursuit.
Pursuit.
Yeah.
Do tell. What does that do?
So what happens is when Jason activates it, the opponent's attack buttons will be a little discombobulated,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so then Jason can get in there and start doing his pressure. Utilize that with the teleport because his buttons are going to be.
The buttons are flipped. Up
Yeah,
or down,
yeah,
left
yeah.
is right.
Yeah.
Face buttons all switch.
So you can do like this is great. It does feel like the movie because I can do like this. It's gonna take some time.
No. I can't even get away.
Oh, no.
Now he's asleep. Go to sleep, Chase.
But if you hit Jason in that state, it will kill.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
It automatically stops if he gets hit. Yeah.
Right. So that's we have one more thing. Go ahead and jump at me.
Okay. Oh. Bam.
Got that. Well, anti-air. I missed it again.
Yeah, it's his anti-air throw, and
There it is.
And a hard knockdown for the meter burst.
Yes, hard knockdown. So that's a little bit of a sleeping bag homage right there
Right.
to it.
Oh, also, and his throw is now.
I think I saw that in Freddy vs. Jason.
Yes, that's from Freddy vs. Jason.
There it is.
All right, let's go to the last one, huh?
Gail, why don't we just do it through regular verses so we can hear, you know, some intros.
Here, Jason.
As much as Jason talks.
Here's some long prose by Jason.
Awesome. Oh.
Everyone's now gonna try to email me on my Hotmail address, so I haven't looked at 20 years.
Yeah, it's out there now.
Unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Alright.
One of my favorites.
Because he's usually a jerk in most of his intros. Alright. I love how he just looks at him too. It's so Jason. And you'll notice his visual difference is the chain around his neck for this one. Yep.
This one's super cool. And this is gonna look. Oh, sorry. Intro
Don't
story.
talk during the intros.
You better bring it.
Round 1. Fight.
Jason also likes to not talk during the intro.
Okay, so here is Unstoppable Jason. What can we talk about here, Evan?
Alright, so this one, you get a regeneration type of buff here instead of the Unstoppable Juggernaut.
Right.
But you do get the rampant damage buff, which will cause the chain to glow. And right there, you can start utilizing some heavy damage combos,
Right.
and command grab specials. And
So he's got this one, which you see him glow. That gives him some life back, as you'll see in the upper corner there. And if you can actually EX it.
to get
But you have to wait till
I have to wait till it closes out. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. And then you've got to not hit move.
Yeah, oh sorry, my bad.
And then it goes a little faster.
yeah, it goes a little faster. Yeah, and you can attack obviously while this is
Right.
going on. So, you know, if you're able to punish him a lot, you can regain quite a bit of health back.
Right. And then here, what you were talking about is he has this, where his chain will glow.
Chain will glow, and now you see the special bang effect there, and now the damage output is a lot greater than it
And-
was before.
Let's go over whatever his next, more passive special ability in this variation.
Oh.
You can't kill Jason!
Game changer.
So whatever Jason has, whatever amount of meter he has, will directly go up to his bar once he dies.
Right, and if he has no meter left, he still will come back with about 5% health.
Yeah.
Right.
And if he has full, it's about, what is it, about?
I'd say probably
20?
between 15 20
Yeah,
around
between
there.
15 and 20.
Yep.
So you always got to watch out at the end of the round to make sure you close it out against
Feels like
Jason.
we're born.
Yeah, definitely. Or at least get yourself in good positioning.
Yeah.
Right. So I think let's just go at this. How about
just go.
that? That's pretty much it for this version of Jason, right?
Yeah, because he still has the same command grab specials and moveset as the Relentless variation.
This is for a player who, there's just a different style pick, really.
And his resurrection will happen in both rounds.
Yes.
So it's not just a one round, it's for both rounds. Jeez. Sorry.
Like I even need health back.
Right? Thanks,
Yeah.
dude.
Good.
Gonna be insulted there.
Let's, you want to maybe show me a fatality?
I'll show him Kung Jin fatalities, certainly.
You want to go that direction?
Oh, Jason show. I get
Right,
it.
you're getting it, Derek. After like 14 combat casts, you're really starting to understand what these are about.
Well, there's no script to it. Well, that's true. Yeah.
I love Jason too because as a player, it's like he's a very risk-reward character, and I make a lot of risks, and I'm very rarely rewarded. But in this one, he has a lot of really good armor he can use. Like, someone's trying to rush you down.
His wake-up armor on a lot of his attacks too.
Which for a guy who's not like super combo heavy is really helpful for rush down.
Right.
But you can
rush down players, so you really.
But you can easily punish it as well
Yep.
if I try to do it too much. So,
Which you do.
which I do. Awesome. So here we go.
Uh-oh.
Jason wins. Peace.
And I also like the fact that during that fatality, it had that like horror film just done, and he was looking up like, "No, don't kill me!" It's so perfectly.
I love so many of the design things for Jason just because it does feel so movie based. Like, you feel like you're always scared of him because he's always in your face, and there's times you can't kill him.
Right.
It's great.